Good morning, good afternoon. Lovely to see you. 8 days till Halloween. Yay! I really do love Halloween. Trying not to be sad that it's almost over. Because Halloween is a state of mind. Such a state of mind. I don't know if I could pinpoint what I like about it so much. I think there's an element of camp, there's an element of exaggerated reality, and I'm interested in gore, not like in the sense that it invokes that feeling of being drawn in without you really wanting to be drawn in. Like there's that fascination with our mortality that few are brave enough to entertain. Yeah, okay, there's some words about maybe why I like Halloween. And I like the colors. This sweater looks very Halloween to me. I have felt a bit like I'm throwing things into the void. I'm really pushing myself to create as much as possible. And that means creating stuff that, I'm not really I'm not trying to be a perfectionist about things, because that is something that can stop you from like a volume of creation. And for these YouTube videos, I don't really honestly put a lot of intention behind them. I kind of just sit down and start talking, which I'm doing that. It's funny. I'm sitting down and talking without intention for the intention. Like I'm putting my intention with that is to get more comfortable, to continue getting comfortable just making things. Like this is a creative act right now. I'm making a video and I'm putting it out there for the potential to be seen. And, part of it is also trying to build an audience that wants to see the work that I'm making. And there is a large part of me that resents that I feel that I need to put in a lot of effort to find an audience that wants to support me and fund me. Really, it's funds that I'm after. And I don't like the feeling of being after funds, because it's part of the system that I'm part of the system that I hate, and that oppresses people. And yet I have to pay rent. I have to buy food. I got in a car accident recently. I got to figure that out, and I have other skills that could provide me monetary support, but what I want, my true heart's desire, is to create. And honestly, I think I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, I'm trying not to resent the fact that I'm like trying to get people to look, trying to get people to care. Yeah, it's a weird feeling. And it comes with a lot of embarrassment too, I'm letting a two-dimensional version of myself be perceived by strangers, and they're going to have impressions of me that are negative. That's just something that's gonna happen. And it's just choosing to not care about that. Yeah, it's just choosing to not care. But it was getting to me this morning. I was just like, oh man, I'm like making all this stuff and people are looking at it, and like, but the thing that I can say is that I'm doing it. Like I'm still pushing myself to do it, and that is that's exercising the muscle of bravery, and good for me. Ooh! Yeah. I'm also, I think, intermixed with this feeling of like screaming into the void and like not really receiving what I desire back. is connected to, whoa, I lost the sentence that I was saying. I don't think I made a lot of sense there. I really craved approval and love from a specific person, and I've determined that it's never gonna come. I at least have to believe that it's never gonna come, because I can see that I'm putting myself in the same setting over and over. I'm perpetuating this cycle, and it's been too long of me doing that, of putting myself in the same situation, craving love and approval from just one person. Why do I need it from this one person? Who is this person? Why am I putting them on such a pedestal, giving them so much power over the way that I feel? Stop. Why did you do that? It's okay. Like, I get it. The desire to be loved can make us do really silly, weird things. Yeah, but no more. Do you see how when I raise my eyebrows, this piercing is like a little crooked? I kind of like it that. Or I guess I feel neutral about it. Yeah, I think I feel pretty neutral about it. Yeah. Yeah, but the important thing, I think the medicine for this feeling of, like, some medicine, something to help assuage these embarrassed feelings and these, like, feelings of loneliness, and like I'm creating for no one to be perceiving, is creating for myself, just doing things because I want to do them, talking about the things that I want to talk about, making the art that I want to make. Yeah, that's the only way. And like that definitely alleviates some feelings of like a lack of worth, because I'm like, yeah, at least I'm doing what I want to do. At least I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm not asking permission for it. And I'm continuing to do it, and I've been consistent. I stay consistent. Yeah. Here's a painting back here. Oh, would you look at that? I think I'm almost done with it. I might like go over the fingers a bit more. I thought about putting something here, but you know, when you've just come to a point where you're just like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done. That kind of might be where I'm at right now. Yeah, okay. Also, another thought along this line, I think the artist needs to dispel shame around the idea of wanting to be seen and wanting to be appreciated. I mean, like, art doesn't exist in a vacuum. The artist is creating for their own sake, but it is also with the intention to affect others. I mean, that's part of the dynamic, the relationship that's created. And that's absolutely necessary, and it is so natural to desire that. Yeah, I gotta remind myself of that. Hopefully you reaped something from this. That is what I hope. I'm hoping that the more that I create from a space of just doing what I want to do, the more authentically it can affect other people. There's this performance artist, Deb Margolin, who talks about how a very general viewpoint of humanity sheds a very narrow light of truth, but a very specific perspective of humanity sheds a very broad light of truth. And so I feel the more that I settle into myself and I just get real connected to Chloe and what Chloe wants and what Chloe is and what Chloe was sent to do, the better. With the caveat of dispelling egoism. This is the line that I tread, because you know, you come across so many artists who are so full of themselves in a way that is not pleasant. It's not pleasant to be around, and I don't want to be that. I want to believe in my work and believe in myself, but I don't want to be an asshole. So that's the journey. That's the journey I'm on. Yeah! And those are my feelings that I'm sharing with you all today. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how you're feeling. Blink, blink. Blink, blink. Really? Oh, okay. Like, comment, subscribe. Release me! Bye.